I'll be discussing with you guys some of the effective ways of preparing for post UTME. Okay, now there are some factors you have to consider while preparing for post UTME to help you smash it. Okay, now the first one I have here, which I consider the most important one. Okay, the first one I have here is to understand the format of your prospective university's exams. Okay, it's important for you to understand the format of your prospective university's exam. For example, UNN, UI. Okay, these universities are going to ask you questions based on the subjects you took in JAM, but this is not the same with every other university. Okay, there are some universities that will ask you questions on current affairs. There are some universities that ask questions on general knowledge. Okay, so it's important for you to understand the format of your prospective universities exam, post UTME exam. It's important for you to know what to expect in the exam. Okay, for example, AAUA. Okay, from the past questions, from the post UTME past questions that I have, I noticed that AAUA, okay, asks questions on current affairs. Okay, and in Unilorin posting past questions that I have, I noticed also that they ask questions on general knowledge. Okay, they have a section they call general paper. Okay, and this session tests our knowledge on simple mathematics and knowledge of the world. Okay, so this is what the section is all about. So you have to understand the format. Okay, the format of your prospective universities post UTME. Okay, to really help you to know how to prepare for the exams. It's important for you to get to know your universities, prospective universities exam format. Okay, now, in case you didn't know, I have a WhatsApp class for post UTME candidates. Okay, and what I'm doing there is to teach use of English. Okay, so I'm teaching use of English in the class, and you know that every university asks questions on use of English, so it's important for you to join us if you've not joined us already. Okay, I'll use the number on the screen to send me a WhatsApp message if you're interested in joining us. Now, the next tip I'm going to give you is to set a target. Okay, you have to set a target, like you have to know the cutoff mark of your course. You know what posting is all about. It's all about assisting the students that succeeded in JAM UTME. Okay. Now, are you gonna be among those that will be sifted out? Are you gonna be among those that will be retained? Now, this is dependent on you, and it's dependent on the target you set for yourself, the strategies you set to achieve the target, and how hard you have worked towards achieving that target. Okay, now it's important for you to know the cutoff mark, like I said, the cutoff mark of your department. Okay, you need to know the cutoff mark of your department. That will guide you to set a good target for yourself. And please do not limit your targets to last year's cutoff mark. You should set a higher target for yourself. Okay, set a higher target for yourself and work towards it, because universities set cutoff mark based on the performance of the candidates. Okay, so it's important for you to set a high target for yourself. Okay, set a very high target for yourself. If you want to study let's say medicine, you should actually aim high, very high. In fact, no matter the course you want to study, okay, you should aim high. Okay, you should aim high in order not to be dropped. So aim very high and work towards it. One thing you should do this period is to focus. Okay, do everything possible, okay, to pass this exam. Work very hard as if your life is dependent on it, and you can actually deny yourself or some frivolities or some sort of pastime activities. Okay, this period, just make sure you focus and achieve your goal. After you've achieved your goal, you can go back to all the activities that you enjoy doing. Okay, so it's important you focus, put everything, your energy, your mind, your attention, everything towards passing the exam. Okay, now the next tip I have here is to start early. Okay, you need to start very early. Okay, because the earlier you start, the more number of topics that you cover. Okay, so it's important for you to start early. So if you're well prepared for the exam, it boosts your confidence. And you know it's important for you to actually face an exam confidently. When you're scared of failing an exam, you end up failing it. Once you're not settled in the exam hall, you tend to forget things. When you are confident, when you are prepared and you are confident of doing well in the exam, you approach the exam with that confidence and you find out that you do well in the exam. So it's important for you to actually start early to work towards passing your exams, and that will help to build your confidence and that will help to make you smash the exam. Okay, so it's very important for you to start early. And the next tip I have here, which is very important, okay, use the right material. Use the right material to prepare for the exam. Okay, now if you can lay your hands on your prospective university's post UTME past questions, that would be great. But if you can't lay your hands on it, you should prepare with jump past questions and WAS past questions. Okay, especially if your prospective universities is one of those that are going to ask you questions based on the subjects that you took in JAM. Okay, it's absolutely essential for you to discover your prospective universities post-UTME format, okay, to enable you know the material to prepare with. Okay, so discover the format of your prospective universities post-UTME, okay, to help you. Now the next thing is to get to your exam center very early. Okay, get to the exam center very early and be focused. If the university far from you, where is maybe in another state, you need to travel, please do that. Okay, don't go late to the exam. Okay, so you can enter the exam hall feeling settled. Okay, make sure you get to the exam center very early. Okay, so you can start at the same time with every other person. Okay, make sure you don't go late. Make sure you don't go late. Okay, now lastly, which is very important, okay, we are all humans and there are certain things that happen beyond our control. Okay, so what you should do is to commit yourself to God. Okay, commit yourself to God. Pray to God. Pray for His guidance. Pray to God. Okay, pray for retentive memory and pray for a collective memory. Okay, pray that God will help you and make everything to go seamlessly. Okay, so it's very important for you to commit the exam to God and also do your own part. Okay, do your own part by preparing well for it. Okay, if you follow this advice, I believe you're gonna do well in your exams, in your post-UTME exams. Okay, so that is what I have for you today. I want you guys to come back and share your testimonies with me, just like those that start for JAM. Okay, because after JAM, my DM was buzzing with a lot of testimonies. Okay, so I want this to be your portion too. So I want to receive good news from you guys, okay, at the end of the exam and when you get admission into your desired course and your desired university. Okay, so that will be all for today. Thank you very much. And if you want to join my WhatsApp class, the number is on the screen. Okay, use it to send your WhatsApp message. The amount is just 1,000 for a month. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys again very soon. Bye bye.